Hi, this is Elise Bond, and this is my audience. Say hi, audience.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, hi, my name is Elise Bond, and I'm going to be speaking on someone that I considered a great communicator in history. Human nature often demands that we think the worst of people. We twist their words to produce the most negative interpretations, despite the intent that they're trying to communicate. Now, communication is not just the words that we speak. Communication is the words that we say, the actions that we perform, the examples that we portray, and the inspiration that we give. And the man I chose to speak about was truly a great communicator in all of these areas. His words inspired many, and his speeches would be preserved throughout history. But just as his positive words were praised by all, his negative words were dissected by the same, and they nearly cost him his career more than once. World War II saw many inspirational leaders, but they were not allowed to make mistakes. They were revered by their respective countries, but they were scrutinized as well. The man I wish to focus on had trouble avoiding that spotlight. He was a brilliant leader, and he led campaigns throughout Africa and Europe, and his troops were some of the best trained in the army. This was due to the passion that he communicated to them with his love for his country and his passion he had for the war. They were able to rescue the 101st Airborne during the Battle of the Bulge faster than anyone believed possible. And again, this was due to the inspiration that he showed them throughout the war. However, he was passionate, and he was often passionate to a fault. He was born to a long line of military men, and he was usually afraid of disappointing these men and of showing any kind of cowardice whatsoever. However, this often led to when he would see without the same amount of passion, and when he would see others without the same amount of passion, he would label them as cowardly. And this led to an incident where 2 soldiers were diagnosed with battle fatigue in the medical hospital, and when he noticed them, he struck them as being cowardly. And news of this got back to the United States, and people called for his court-martial. However, his superiors were affected by his passion as much as his troops were. They knew the love he had for his country, and they could not bring themselves to court-martial him, so they only put him on probation, and he was later reinstated to his position. Overall, he was remembered controversially. He was remembered for his passionate speeches, his brilliant leadership, but this often led to people labeling him as egotistical and even sometimes hungry for war. Also, he was remembered as being unsympathetic, as in the case of the 2 soldiers that he struck, when this was often not the case. He wrote many memoirs throughout the war, and these were later released, which clearly stated that he actually cared for these men. He never meant them any ill will. He only wanted to show them the soldiers that they could be and awaken them to their cowardice that he believed they were portraying. What people fail to realize is that without his passion, he would not have been as victorious as he was. He could not have inspired his men as he did. He probably couldn't have accomplished the feats that he did, and he may not have even been remembered in history. This man's passion and inspiration that he communicated to all that he met, even if he did not know them, were both his blessing and his curse in life. So let me show my audience one more time. They did not walk away. So everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi. We're still here.